Welcome to Learning with Life Streaming. Today I'm starting a new experiment where I try to record a video every day where I am practicing positive thinking and practicing my daily mantras that I have written down that I'm collecting, and I'm going to try to fucking take a positive attitude about everything. And I'm going to record a video where I'm like positive and I don't ruminate on negative thoughts. And I talk about positive things and how excited I am to get things done. And so maybe that will help me to make progress. Like Kelly posted this thing today about New Thought. She found it on Wikipedia. The New Thought movement, or New Thought, is a spiritual movement which developed in the United States during the late 19th century and emphasizes metaphysical beliefs. It consists of a loosely allied group of religious denominations, secular membership organizations, authors, philosophers, and individuals who share a set of metaphysical beliefs concerning the effects of positive thinking, the law of attraction, healing, life force, creative visualization, and personal power. It promotes the ideas that infinite intelligence, or God, is ubiquitous, spirit is the totality of real things, true human selfhood is divine, divine thought is a force for good, all sickness originates in the mind, and right thinking has a healing effect. So why don't I just practice that? Why don't I stop complaining in these videos? Why don't I just talk about positive things and happiness and just thoughts are things, let them go. Bad thoughts, just things, you can throw them out. You don't have to keep them. You don't have to ruminate on them. So today I spent the day crying, stressing, full of anxiety. First, it was about my thesis, which is in the 5th stage of revisions right now, which I apparently am having a very hard time communicating what I feel about live streaming. But who cares? I'm done with school on Saturday. I'm just going to get it done. I'm going to make some coffee tonight, and I'm going to get this paper done. And I'm going to try to be excited about my argument. I'm going to try to be convincing. And I was going to go down this route of like politicizing live streaming, but you know what? I'm not about politicizing. I'm about self-actualization and self-help and self-therapy and doing live streaming to fucking improve your mood and improve your personal individual life. Fuck the collective. That's going to be a really nice side effect when if everyone live streams. We'll have this big group of big data about everyone. We can analyze patterns and cure death and sickness and hunger and disease, and it'll be amazing. But until then, let's just worry about ourselves. That's all we can do. That's the only thing you can do, is worry about yourself and your own happiness, because if you're happy, you make the people around you happy, you help people, you feel good, you make other people feel good. You have to start with yourself. So, here is my positivity series. I'm so excited. I'm turning my frown upside down. Then I was all upset about that oil spill, and I saw just someone on Facebook's photos of dead animals on the beach, and you know what? It made me cry, but you have to remember that things are neither good nor bad, they just are. That's all they are. They're not good or bad. They're just things that happened. And thoughts are just things that happen. And you can let them go and they don't have to bother you. All you have to do is think positively. And you can trip your balls off right here, right now, and get out of this reality. Just by thinking that way. So, tonight, I'm going to post this video. And I'm going to put the other one in the premium content. The one I recorded earlier about my sadness and anxiety. Fuck that shit. I am on a daily mission to be positive and to live stream the shit out of my life in a positive way. And I'm not exactly sure where it'll go, but I think I'll be happier if I just focus on positive things. Isn't that how things should be? Although they're not good or bad, they just are. There's nothing wrong with positive thinking, because you can manifest whatever reality you want. And I read something the other day about how most of the world is your perception of it. You project everything onto the world. If you think that something bad's going to happen, something bad is going to happen. If you think something good is going to happen, that probably will happen. So here's to the art of positive thinking, to finishing my thesis and graduating grad school and buying an RV and living in an RV and interacting with people and having fun and transcending reality and tripping through natural things like putting ping pong balls on your eyes and running, which is, by the way, the marathon was phenomenal. Thank you, everyone who helped us get to the marathon, with your sponsorship and support and love and care. Running the marathon was really amazing. But we're going to record another episode about that, me and Kelly together. So you guys, here's your mission for today. If you start feeling like crap, first of all, think about if it's the food, because food has a huge effect on your mood. If you eat all raw vegan, you will not have nutritional depression. You have to remember that your stomach is a second brain, and when your second brain's unhappy, then you get depressed in your first brain, and that's why so many people need antidepressants. I mean, that's a gross generalization. That's my theory, and I don't mean to minimize anyone's depression or anything. Fuck knows I suffer from it, even though I try to eat right. That went into a very bad area. I did not mean to minimize anyone's mental health struggles, because I know how that goes. It's not always just about the food, but you should think about how food might be affecting your mood, because I notice a strong correlation, personally. Also, sugar causes cancer, and meat. Okay, but anyway, mission. First, think about it if food's making you unhappy. But next, is it your thoughts? Are you just ruminating? My friend Jonathan I've talked about this before, sent me some information about a book about how you just shouldn't think about negative things and you won't feel so bad. So I just need to actively practice that, and I'm going to try to figure out how to actively practice that through live streaming. I'm gonna put it all out there, and I'm not gonna wear eyeliner. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm not gonna wear eyeliner today. Okay, I'm gonna finish my thesis tonight, and it's gonna be good, and you guys might even want to read it. I'm gonna talk about how good live streaming in it is for self-help, and it's just about public self-reflection. It's just slightly better than a diary because it's public, and it's evaluating yourself honestly and being accountable for your actions because it's public. And a little bit of it is about caring about what other people think of you, and so it makes you make better decisions. But you know what? Everyone cares about what other people think about them because everyone's the same entity, so that's kind of confusing. I'm rambling, which is neither good nor bad, it just is. So look, I smiled through this whole episode, and I'm feeling giddy now. I feel like I have a new lease on life. Kelly and I are about to make a raw vegan salad for dinner, and then I'm gonna make my little pot of coffee, and I'm gonna get off the coffee after this weekend again. But I'm going to stay positive and just try not to think negative thoughts. That's my first step. Fuck the negative thoughts. They're just things. Let them go. They don't need to be messing up my life.